Took a short break.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting.
Uh-oh.
It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the genetic key to rapture. We get that from him and we get out of this hellhole. We don't, then you and I are ghosts.
Good
Now
to know.
would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch? It's time to finish this.
Alright. Sounds like... sorry. Sounds like I'll be finishing this game tonight. Like I was saying, while I was rudely interrupted by Senor Ryan, took a little break because my back was giving me some issues. I'm like leaning over when I play, so I try to like stay in a good posture and stuff, but you know, it still doesn't help because my lower back doesn't have support and shit.
And what did it get me, huh?
A worm looks up and sees the face of God. But look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, fucked their wives. What makes you think you're any different? I haven't chosen the spot for you on the wall yet. Let me know if you have a preference.
I had to go jungle style with that filthy ape for 3 weeks, but he finally spilled the beans on how to get to Andrew Ryan. Generate a sympathetic overload in harmonic core number 3. That's simple. Now all I gotta do is figure out what the hell a sympathetic overload is, and for that matter, a harmonic core number 3. Piece of cake for an electrical engineer. Too bad I designed ladies' shoes. Gonna go see the grease monkeys left alive in heat loss monitoring. See what I can shake out of their trees.
Faux show, lady. Faux show. Now let me in.
Like all parasites who ever tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but that would be like playing Mozart for a tree frog.
Alright. Oh, Jesus! How the fuck did she get there? Oh, God.
Only make it!
Rapture is coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to her lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. My city will thrive.
Yeah.
When that day comes, we'll use your tombstone for payment tiles.
Shut up with your incessant groaning!
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, oh. Can't escape from me, lady. Ha, ha. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh my God. Let's go now. You better stop that.
Are you? Don't run away!
Ah, bitch.
Imagine the will it took to create a place like this. And what have you built? Nothing. You can only loot and break.
You're right.
not a man. You're just a termite at her side.
All right, here we go. Dream time. Hey. Come here. Where are you going?
Mr. Bubbles!
Mr. Bubbles.
Thank you.
Bye, little lady. Go get some shoes, why don't you?
I didn't recognize the twist that come into the shop today.
act like Sally and dress to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break.
Well, there we go. I don't have time for that.
Before the final rat has eaten the last gram of you, Rapture will have returned. I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall? Who was that?
I don't know, man.
A man builds a city at the bottom of the sea. That's a marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
There's no bubbles here. Ooh, magic.
The basic casing is ready. I've got one charge of nitroglycerin in my office. That will serve as the catalyst. Now I need four R34 lead shield wire stubs to pass the circuit. Then a half can of ionic gel. That's the pretty Betty of the mix. Should send the core into compensation mode, push power down the line and trigger the circuit breaker on Ryan's gate. Well, that's the theory. It'll either work like a charm, or blow up half of Rapture. Nothing ventured.
Nothing gained.
Hello there.
What's this? What's this? Nitroglycerin.
One eternity later. The next day.
Finally.
Light sign is even down here in the murk.
Does it look like it's a real bomb? It better. You got to put it on the core, past geothermal control. And we'll see if these needle noses knew what the hell they were talking about. Looks like the ocean's got an itch to retake this corner of Rapture. This happened right after the start of the war. Read about it in the papers. Head on in. I'll see what I can dig up to help.
Where I go?
I'm no engineer, but if I read these plans right, you can channel that magma flow using the redirect valve. It'll boil off that water right quick, and you'll be able to reach the core. But Ryan's sure to take notice. Might want to set up a perimeter just to be certain.
Yeah, okay.
Will these creatures kill you? Even I don't know. As you drag me closer to the abyss, you pull yourself right along with me. I offer you a quick death, Parasite. It would be preferable to what you will learn if you win.
Oh, I missed.
That's right.
All right. Well. That's what I call
they all dead?
geothermal energy.
Hope so. Best be heading on to the core.
So far away from your family, from your friends, from everything you ever loved. But for some reason, you like it here. You feel something you can't quite put your finger on. Think about it for a second, and maybe it will come to you. Nostalgia. What did Atlas offer you? A piece of my plundered city? Mark my words, your only reward will be a knife in the back.
Out. Oh my god. I'm out of here.
Christ, what a racket you're making down there. If you search the core, then there's only one more task to be done. Head on back to Ryan's gate and throw the circuit breaker. That'll let you right into his place.
If you say so, man.
Though my physical defenses fall, you will not defeat me. My strength is not in steel and fire, but in my intellect and will. You hear me, Atlas? Andrew Ryan offers you nothing but ashes.
Ashes. Yeah, that sucks, bitch. Oh god. Here we go. Hello.
Even in the Book of Lies, sometimes you find truth. There is indeed a season for all things. And now that I see you flesh to flesh and blood to blood, I know I cannot raise my hand against you. But know this, you are my greatest disappointment. Does your master hear me? Atlas, you can kill me, but you will never have my city. My strength is not in steel and fire. That is what the parasites will never understand. A season for all things. A time to live and a time to die. A time to build and a time to destroy.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa. What's going on? Whoa.
Come now, my child. There is one final thing to discuss.
Alright.
What? Ryan set the core to self-destruct.
Okay.
This is different than what you did. He's got a mind to take down the whole damn city. Get in there and whack the chunk before the whole joint blows.
Oh, would you kindly? Oh, I should have played that. Might have been really important.
The assassin has overcome my final defense, and now he's come to murder me. In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power? No. A man chooses. A slave obeys. You think you have memories. A farm. A family. An airplane. A crash. And then this place. Was there really a family? Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked? Forced down. Forced down by something less than a man, something bred to sleepwalk through life until they are activated by a simple phrase spoken by their kindly master. Was a man sent to kill, or a slave? A man chooses. A slave obeys. Come in.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. Familiar phrase.
Would you kindly? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Sit. Would you kindly? Stand. Would you kindly? Run.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh.
Turn.
Oh.
A man chooses. A slave obeys. Kill!
Oh! What?
A man chooses! A slave obeys! Obey!
Damn.
Hurry now! Grab Ryan's genetic key! Now would you kindly put it in that goddamn machine?
Would you kindly? I'm about to shove my foot up your ass. Would you kindly?
Nice work, Bio. It's time to end this little masquerade. There ain't no Atlas kid, never was. Fella in my line of work takes on a variety of aliases. Hell, once I was even a Chinaman for 6 months. But you've been a sport, so I guess I owe you a little honesty. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I gotta say, I had a lot of business partners in my life, but you, of course, the fact that you were genetically conditioned to bark like a cocker spaniel when I said, would you kindly, might have had something to do with it, but still. Now, as soon as that machine finishes processing the genetic key you just fished off Ryan, I'm gonna run Rapture tits to toes. You've been a pal, but you know what they say? Never mix business with friendship. Thanks for everything, kid. Don't forget to say hi to Ryan for me.
Can I pull it out? Ow! Ow! Little girl! Oh my god! Let's go! Oh, thank you, little girl. Oh! Ah!
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born. You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to Rapture to save him.
Oh, the little girls.
You have saved many of my little ones. I owe you a debt.
Hey. Oh, look at them.
While you sleep, I undo some of Fontaine's mental conditioning. His control is no longer complete, but he can still pull some very unpleasant strings.
Oh, are you crippled?
Remit your mind with many locks and keys. Fontaine has most of those keys, but not all.
That's
Suchong
Oh,
designed
sorry.
your mind, taught Fontaine to control you. You might find answers in Suchong's flat.
I'll get you
in
another
Mercury
one.
Suites.
Got hooked up with Tenenbaum, huh, kid? She's a regular mother goose. Alright, fun's fun, kid. But now, go get stepped on by a big daddy. Would you kindly?
I don't think so.
Huh? I says, would you kindly go get stepped on by a big daddy? Ah, seems like Mother Goose has been playing around in your egg salad. If you won't dance to that tune, I got others. Code Yellow.
Oh, you bitch!
I just told your brain to tell your heart to stop beating. Not right off the bat, mind you. The heart's a stubborn muscle, but it ain't that stubborn.
Fucking bitch. Alright, that should be enough. Thanks for watching, my people. Remember to subscribe.